Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Officine Panerai. Today, I'll be your guide to the Panerai Luminor 1950 left-handed 3-days. This stainless steel 47mm PAM 557 pays homage to the rare but significant left-handed or destro models built during the early NATO era and used by the Italian Navy's amphibious forces. Now, the watch features the 1950 case, sensuous, more complex in its curvature than the original Panerai Luminor cushion cases of the early 90s. The bottom line is that this case is also very true to history, both in its complex curvature and in its outright size. Large and endowed with a historically correct high and domed acrylic or plexiglass crystal, this watch has a vintage aesthetic that combines historical nostalgia with modern fit finish and luxury watch detailing. Now, that's abundantly evident in the dial, crystal, and case. But the best way to describe this watch is to start outboard and work our way in, beginning with the oversized trapezoidal satin finished Panerai pin buckle. Again, true to history, it features the blazen Panerai marquee and also aids in modern adjustment during periods of hot, cold, activity or inactivity when the wrist size changes. It also features the minimally treated calfskin leather Assolutamente strap with a light ecru contrasting stitch. Again, this is historical homage executed with modern luxury materials and finishing standards. On the underside, dark brown calfskin for souplesse against the wrist. Now, you'll note the watch features Panerai's manufacturer caliber P3000 movement, conceived and executed entirely within the Panerai manufacture in Neuchâtel, Switzerland. You can see it features in its own right some elements of historical reference. The bridge, although bifurcated, features the imagery of a mid-20th century Panerai pocket watch movement with a three-quarter bridge form, complemented by a very modern dual-anchored balance bridge with a free-sprung index. Those two features, free-sprung and full balance bridge, endow the watch with robust shock resistance, a suitable caliber for a rugged sports watch. Moreover, with 3 days of power reserve courtesy of twin mainspring barrels, the watch has ample autonomy and is an excellent selection for the collector who has a rotation of watches. Now, of course, the imagery of the watch is designed to pay homage to the rare but significant mid-century Panerai destro or opposite-handed combat watches of the Italian Navy. While few were made, this watch correctly, accurately, and lovingly reproduces the imagery of the originals. Of course, you have the iconic device protecting the crown, also a modern industrial design and aesthetic icon. Its lever allows you to unlock the crown for immediate winding or setting. This is significant because unlike a screw-down crown, there's no tightness to the crown. As soon as you lift the lever, it works free and easily. And yet, when locked down, you get 100 meters of water resistance and all-aspect shock protection, unlike conventional crown guards. Now, of course, the movement features a refinement that allows for precise time setting for those who might be frequent travelers. In the outermost position, the crown sets both hours and minutes, but the intermediate position allows the hours to be set independently of minutes. Now note, as I actuate this feature, the balance continues to oscillate. I'm able to set my time as I jump forward or backward through time zones without affecting amplitude or isochronism. And of course, in the outermost position, every indication sets in sync. Now, just like the strap and the aesthetic of the watch, which is very strongly vintage inflected, the dial pays homage to history. It's a sandwich-style dial with a stencil of indices and numerals placed over a fully luminescent disc, as were the historic Panerais constructed. Now, it also features an ecru or heritage patina-style luminescent color. The ecru pays deference to the aesthetic of those surviving historic Panerai watches. They've taken this aged look over time as first radium and later the Luminor radioactive paint slowly degraded the material itself. Unlike the historic watches, however, this one glows like a torch in low or no light, maintaining the vintage aesthetic with modern luminescence and paired with the warmth of rose gold hands at center. It should also be noted that the watch features lug bars fixed by screws, and with Panerai strap-changing tools, you can quickly and easily swap the watch out to alternative straps to change its aesthetic, or, should you wish to take the watch in water, swap it to a textile or a rubber strap from Panerai. To learn more about the usage, features, of this and the entire Panerai family of model lines, visit our website at govbergwatches.com.